Hey, welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I've got my very special guest, the future of wrestling, Mr. Jack Tomlinson, right here.
Hey, how's it going, man?
How you doing, man? Good to have you on the
good.
show.
I'm glad to be here. First ever podcast. It's really gonna make some moves. It's good for the branding, good for social media, for the vlogging.
I'm very honored that you're on, man. All right,
to be here. Thanks for
let's
asking
do
me.
it. All right, how did you become a wrestler?
It was years of being a fanboy, and then just finding school on Long Island, and finding something that worked. It started to go. You know, you have to find the sweet spot in wrestling, and I think I found it right here in this moment. Actually,
I'm sorry, we're being distracted by Mr. EJ Risco over there.
that's my opponent tonight.
All right. Did we answer the question? I don't know. EJ kind of threw me off.
I did. Do you want me to answer it again?
Yeah, answer it again. How did you become a wrestler?
I'll word it differently this time. Finding a place that really suited me, that I felt comfortable with, and sticking with it, and realizing that if it's a dream and you believe in it hard enough, it's gonna work out. You gotta go for it.
Awesome. All right. Who has been your mentor in wrestling?
Oh, my mentor in wrestling? I gotta say VSK. VSK. He was, although I trained under Kurt Hawkins and Pat Buck, my actual first ever practice was under VSK, and he's always been there. I looked to him for advice on like everything. Love that man.
So does VPW. VPW loves VSK. Yeah.
He's the best.
He's the best. Yeah.
He's the best.
What match would you like to be in that you haven't been?
Again, I'm gonna say VSK. I want to wrestle VSK.
Right.
That is a dream match.
You hear that, VSK? All right.
Vinny, come on. We can go all the way. Ladder match this. We can go crazy. Cage it. After I beat EJ Nate, then we'll get to you.
Yeah. He's got to take care of EJ first. What has been your most difficult match that you've had so far?
It definitely has to be my debut match. I wrestled Max Caster, who I was recently on this podcast. Max,
yes,
I hate you. Just kidding. I love you. I wrestled him. That was my debut. It was a main event match, so it was a little terrifying to be in that moment, but it was really cool. Went a long time. I won.
Sorry, Max.
He was shook.
All right, you ready for this question? Yeah, he's shook, all right.
He's always shook. He's always shook.
How does anyone join the Jack Pack?
How to join the Jack Pack. All right, that's very simple. You can go over to youtube.com/JackTomlinsonVlogs and you can subscribe, or you can follow me on Instagram and or Twitter @JackTomlinson34. And then you officially join the Jack Pack. That is the arrogant answer that I
That's
could
the
give.
arrogant answer?
The actual real answer is if you wake up every day and you have this dream and you're not afraid to go for it, you chase your dreams, and you don't listen to any haters, you don't listen to everyone else telling you you're not good enough, then you're in the Jack Pack. That is what the Jack Pack is for.
All right. Tell me about your own YouTube channel, Jack Tomlinson Vlogs.
All right, so as we stated, the vlogs, really it's just it's a reality show in my sense of my life. I do crazy things, whether it's challenges, just taking you through my day. Actually, today we are vlogging. We got a good show going on here today. I'm super excited about it. And I just like to bring people through my life, give them moments where they could either be like, oh, dang, I could do that too. Or just give them moments where, like, I'm not alone. There's someone who I can relate to who's also had some real experiences. Because sometimes we do get a little emotional in the vlogs.
Like the pancake challenge you had? I saw that.
I did do that. I completed a pancake challenge that a big YouTuber, Bradley Martin, did for The Rock. He could not complete it, and he has like 150 pounds to me, so
all right.
I have a much bigger appetite.
Congrats. All right, I'm going to stop in the middle and kind of bring one of your biggest fans on to ask you some questions, which is my son, Mr. Big B. How you doing?
How we doing, man?
Great.
Oh, come on in.
Oh, boy.
I cannot wait.
Brandon's first appearance on the...
It's your first appearance?
On here, too.
With me?
So
oh,
glad.
Great.
It could be with Jack. Oh,
Fans.
I also got my own special question.
Oh,
Your own-
he's got his own
okay.
special questions.
Oh, now I'm nervous. Now if I
I'm
messed
also
it.
in the Jack Pack,
Oh,
just to
that's
let you know.
You should
For
be
a while. Since,
leading member of the Jack Pack right here. Of course.
number one.
Number one, that's it. All right, go ahead.
Oh, man, this
First
is
one,
nerve-wracking.
let's talk about the first month of wrestling training at Creator Pro. How hard was it, and what were some difficulties you had to face?
Oh man, I'd say the difficulty was so different. I was involved in this atmosphere, and I'm very young for this industry, and a lot of people there were a lot older than me. So being around a much different environment, a much more mature environment, very difficult. In the long run, it's been amazing because it's actually allowed me to mature a lot faster.
That's good. All right. What made you start doing YouTube?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Jake and Logan Paul.
Jake and Logan
Jake
Paul.
and Logan Paul. That is 100% honest answer.
All right. In a vlog, you said you would love to join Team 10. How would joining Team 10 change your life?
In the beginning, it would definitely just change the life, as you'd have that quick moment of like you just shoot up in followers and a fan base. Truthfully, I'm huge in collaboration. I love working with people, and I do believe the unit of Team 10, how they work behind the scenes, is so amazing that they can take such a small thing that it was in the beginning and grow it. And I think it would be really cool, because I love learning, to learn with them, and I could help them grow, help me grow. Wow, it's crazy. You watch these vlogs.
He
intensely.
watches it, yeah.
I remember
you're
saying that
fan.
too. I remember saying that too. All right, it's still out there. Jake Paul, if you ever see this, I'm ready.
He's ready. Go
What
ahead.
are some personal goals you have in your personal wrestling career?
Wrestling career. Okay. Personal wrestling career. One day I'd love to get signed with one of the big companies, whether it's out there with WWE and or new AEW. That'd be amazing. I think really just it's a moral moment inside that, like, something inside of me, I'll know personally when I made it, whether that's spending 10 years just wrestling in garages or it's big arenas like MSG. It's something inside of me is going to tell me I did it. I accomplished what I've been looking for.
I can't wait. Can't wait for that, to be honest.
All right.
All right. 4 months ago, you made your wrestling debut at Sunday Funday against Max Caster. How was that like for you?
It was really surreal. It was crazy because for that to happen, it wasn't just a matter of me training for the past 2 years, I think it was at that point. It was a matter of that entire school and that entire unit of wrestling getting behind me and believing in me. So as much as it was nerve-wracking and terrifying, once I took a step back and I really went in there and did it, it was just like, wow, people have trust in me. And that was really scary, very scary, but really cool. Really cool.
I thought it was a good match. I thought it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So did I. Yeah, I saw it too.
I was,
So, Brandon over here wants to be a wrestler one day. And he's
Dude.
16.
Yeah.
I started when I was 16.
Did you guys be a
I
tag
talked
team?
to you about it.
started when I was 16.
Remember?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, a tag team
I'll
here?
I'll never forget about it.
Maybe?
Jack Pack's
Hey, man.
giant.
Jack Pack, yeah. All right. I'm going to ask you some. Good job, man.
All right, more questions. Are we staying?
I'll let you-
Oh, we're leaving?
Yeah, he can stay. He can stay.
I want you to
stay.
say. Jack
All right.
Pack needs to be represented.
That's right.
We need to represent that
Stay.
Jack Pack.
All right, I'm gonna, before I finish my questions, I'm gonna ask you some of the fan questions that I got for you. From Jack Pack for Life. Do you know who they are?
I've talked to them through Instagram. I don't in real life. I don't know.
It's like
any.
3 or
They don't
4
have any
girls.
faces. Yeah, I've had it. It says like 5 names, 5 faces.
That's pretty cool,
There's
right?
I believe Sloan's in there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I wish I knew. Either way, I love every single one of them. They were my first ever fan page. They're freaking
That's awesome.
the greatest out
It's a
there.
great
Love
feeling,
them.
right?
Love them.
All right, so they want to know, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Okay. They also want to know what your favorite TV show was.
Favorite TV show? I'm gonna say Friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you were going to say like Game of Thrones or something.
No. We're going like really like modern day, The Walking Dead.
The Walking
But
Dead.
I like things that were like older, so like Friends. If you know the show Family Ties,
Yeah.
the Brady Bunch. Love
Really?
those
That's
shows.
awesome.
yeah.
All right.
I'm old school. Very
You
old
know Michonne's leaving, right? Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
All right.
Let's not talk about that.
All right, and they want to know your hair care routine.
My hair care routine. I get in the shower and I put head and shoulders in and I clean it. That's my routine.
All right.
I put gel in it and I took a comb and I went back with it.
That's it.
That's what happened here today.
Jack Pack for Life. There you go. Your questions were answered. So I hope you guys, you ladies, are happy. Sorry. All right. So who is your favorite YouTuber? And you kind of already answered this one.
I do say the Paul brothers. I do watch other YouTubers. David Dobrik, PewDiePie, Tanner Fox, Joe Santagato. There's this. She's not low ranked. She has like 500,000 subscribers, but her name's Sydney. She refuses to release her last name for like safety reasons. But I love her and like I want to marry you. Love you, Sydney.
You know who she is?
think so.
Yeah.
She used to be titled a beauty queen. That used to be her beauty queen. I believe it was like 18 or something. And she changed it recently. She goes to Penn State. She won't release her.
Wait, one more question.
You're
You're sub to PewDiePie, right?
Of course, I subscribe to PewDiePie. I actually made a video. Everyone's gonna watch it. It was actually for subscribing to PewDiePie. T-Series cannot win. No. T-Series sucks.
Of course.
T-Series sucks.
All right, how did you come up with the term Vessler?
Oh man, I believe I was just like sitting down one day and I was trying to think of something that I thought would be catchy and funny. And I was like, I don't know, vlog, wrestler, and then it just came out of my mouth. And I was like, oh, let's go with it.
That's very like
Just went with it.
creative stuff, man. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's awesome. All right, this is a good one that I like. Tell me about your rivalry with Zack Ryder.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
If you're
gosh.
watching Zack.
Zack Ryder, my
He
freaking
says you
man.
stole his stuff.
He says I stole everything. Apparently, you know, I came out to a toy drive for the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast to help them out, and Zach was gracious enough to be on my channel, and then he just went off of me in the video and was just
I know, I
losing
saw
it
it.
on me, and it was
I
just
saw
not cool. Then he started tweeting at me and attacking me.
I saw it, yeah.
I mean, he's Zack Ryder. He's entitled to do whatever he wants. He's Zack Ryder.
I think you should have a ladder match with him.
I think Ryder and I should main event a show at the Nassau Coliseum. I really think Ryder and I.
There you go. It could happen.
That is the ultimate dream match. Zack Ryder versus Jack Tomlinson.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good.
Ultimate dream match.
Best fan interaction you've had? Oh, all right.
I feel so
Right there,
honored,
right
actually.
there. I do also say, since I asked the question, the Jack Pack for Life, the 5 ladies. I will say, I got so giddy like a little kid when I saw that. When I saw that Instagram account, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Very exciting moment.
All right, and last question.
Last one.
I know, it's sad to
I
end.
would drum roll, but I'm not. I have bad beat. I'm sorry.
Me too. I don't rap either, according to the shook thing. But anyway, what does the future hold for the future of wrestling, Jack Thomas?
Oof.
Besides EJ Risk.
It's like DJ Rice losing here tonight.
Yeah.
Future for wrestling, really? I'm gonna branch out, and every show I go on, I want to make sure that is the match of the night, and that people leave there saying, "Damn, that was good." And ultimately, as much as I love wrestling, I love vlogging. I just want to entertain people. I want to make people happy, and I just want to be one of the biggest entertainers on the planet. That's the ultimate end all goal. That's where we're headed.
That's awesome, man. Hey, thanks for being on.
Thank you for having me.
It's a privilege to have you on.
You being here means amazing.
All right,
Thank
I
you
hope
for
I
being
make it
here.
on your channel too.
Hey, this will be on the channel this week if you want
That's
to
right.
say anything.
How you doing?
Just realize the camera's tilted. That's going to be annoying. You untilt that.
There you go.
And it's
Subscribe to
tilted
me on the
up.
Barricade. Papa
Oh.
Denk Official.
There we go.
Check me out, Papa Denk Official. All right. See you next time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace.